We're learning to play Prelude, which is one of the exercises 2A from the Trinity Grade 3 syllabus. Now, most of the action in this piece is in the right hand, so we're going to spend a lot of time just looking at this. We're in D major, and we've got an F sharp and a C sharp to think about all the way through. So let's go bar by bar. First bar, third finger on D, then your little finger on F sharp, then your thumb on the A, and then, so that's your shape, that's part of a D major chord. Then you bring your little finger onto D, and then second on the F sharp, and your third on an A. That's also a D major chord, so that was a D major inversion, and that was, so you got... Now it's not marked legato, I'm playing it legato at the moment. Often when you're finding shapes of things, it's easier to sort of connect it all together a bit, and in fact sometimes even overlap the notes just to get the shapes, which is fine, but when you come to think about how you're going to perform it, it's going to be, I would go lightly detached. So staccato would be, legato would be, and lightly detached would be somewhere in between. Okay, so that's your first bar. Make sure you can play all that with the right notes. Then, so you've got to rest at the beginning. So remember, a good way to think of it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, on the next bar, you let go because there's a rest, but you start on the same note. A, C sharp, A, C sharp, E. Now you've got a mixture of quavers and crotchets, so it's... Notice I've got it nice and lightly detached. And then third bar, now you've got a B, it doesn't give the fingering, so it could probably your fourth. But if you had your third on it, it wouldn't really matter that much. But if you just ended with this, your fourth finger will be over that B already. So on the third bar, try starting on 4. So you go B, D, F sharp, B again, D, F sharp. That's actually a B minor chord. Okay. So just looking at those first 3 bars, we've got 3 chord positions. The first one, that's all D major, so it starts on a D. Then we've got an A major, which is what that is. Then we've got this B minor. And then we've got something that comes from the scale. So starts and ends on F sharp, goes up the scale and comes back down. Now you'll want to put your thumb, but don't. It's because it stops on the F sharp. Then on bar 5, something new. Thumb on the G, second on a B, little finger on an E. Now this, do you recognise it? It's an E minor chord. But there's a little, so that's not in the chord. And you've got legato, but staccato on the end. Staccato and then land. So lightly detached, smooth, staccato. So this is what it should sound like. So that was all based on E minor. Then we move it all down. This is all D major. So F sharp, A, D, C sharp's not in the chord, D, A. So you see the pattern there? It's the same pattern. That's the first one. Move down. Then we've got G major. Then it changes to E. So it's going to become an A major chord. Anyway, it's E, A, D, C sharp. So G major. Then keep that position. D, C sharp, D, A, D. Let me just play the whole of the right hand part. And I'll try and put in just some of the key points as we do it. So we count to 4 because we're counting in 4s, and there's a little sniff because we're coming in just after the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little finger, same note, thumb, same note, up and down the scale, thumb on G, thumb on F sharp, thumb on G, thumb on E, same position, slowing down a bit at the end. So lots and lots and lots of work on that. Try and get the details, see if you can find the difference between lightly detached, which is usually when there's nothing marked, no slurs, no staccato, and then when there are slurs, make sure it's nice and smooth, and where there is staccato, that it's a bit more than lightly detached. So we get the, for instance, on bar 5, bit of everything there. So lightly detached, smooth, staccato, and land on your last note.